So, filament resumes, just like that, by pushing the button that says resume. There are only, what, 6 or 7 puzzle areas remaining? I was right next to this one. Does this mean this was the last one that I did last time? It might be the case. Maybe I should run. Is this the two? This has got to be the 2-person one. Yeah, it is. All right, we're gonna have to just crank this out. This is gonna have to be the play. Is to figure out what I'm doing wrong for this one. The multi 201. Because last time I gave it a serious attempt was probably a couple of streams ago, and I must know more by now, right? So the problem is I need to, with this white filament robot, light up all 3 of the white pillars. The only way to hit this top pillar seems to be to come over this one, under this, and then proceed up, meaning it was the last one that the final one that you hit. Or to, from here, is it possible to go like that? Nope. You would have to come around it and touch there, and then you could do more if you wanted to, but it's difficult. And either one of them can exit. The problem, though, is that those 3 are in the middle of all the orange ones that I have to hit. And it really gets in the way. I don't have a good intuition for how to intermix two robots and their filaments. Let's focus on this one right here, right? Because of what I was just saying about the white one. If he comes, oh, no, not that. One could go like... It's difficult for both of them to like, I can't avoid having him touch any of the reds, which is why I need to plan out, like, what is he going to touch and why. Also noteworthy, this one at the bottom, hard to touch. You can't hit it from going below unless you then go to the right, or can't do anything that way. Yeah, that's almost like... I guess you can do that too, so it's not too hard. It's just, it seems like those 2 have to be touched right in a row. That's fine.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Faded raid.
Just turn around. All right. Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
Welcome. I did not catch your stream. I was sleeping. You know how it is. Oh, this one's gonna destroy me. Oh, hi. See, this is ridiculous. No sane person would ever do that. You can get that. There are so few ways to have two robots interact with the same pillar without obstructing each other, right? Because if he does something like that, I can come over, but then there's not going to be anywhere for me to go. And what possibility, other than... This is a total no-go. Other than doing that, what? Like, this is the thing I keep wanting to do, but that leaves him absolutely no way. He goes, no, I'll touch it first and then you go after. No. Although, if he did it from... Like, that's not gonna work, but... Could he? No, of course not. This one is just suffering. Is there any way I could use a third robot to touch the bottom right one? No.
I can't do it if you're watching. If you
Hey, Synapse Raiders are here.
All right. Can't do it if you're leering at me. It's creepy.
Hope everyone had a good time watching Synapse. Warm up with a little bit of Batman action to get you ready for the real heart-pumping stuff. Slowly winding wire robots around pillars. for 2 hours without making any progress. Razor, good to see you. So this is Filament, if you haven't seen it before. It's a puzzle game that I am nearing the end of, which means there are only very difficult puzzles left. This one shouldn't be as hard as the other ones that I've left undone. This is only... They separate most of them out into, like, 3 sets of 5 puzzles each, and this is the first puzzle of the second set for these multi-puzzles where you control 2 robots, and I am thoroughly stumped. The goal is to have the 3 white pillars light up with the white rope, and the 6 orange pillars light up with the orange rope, and then also get one of the robots to exit the door, which will open. Puzzle games are a hard sell. Streaming them, doubly so. Because why would anyone subject themselves to basically just being made to feel like an idiot? It's like, hey, did people ever tell you you're smart? Did you ever want to prove them wrong? The worst part is that I cannot... Yeah, there's no way to look at the end game of this and grasp it. Like, oh, I see what would be a good idea. All right, let's start over. So one thing to keep in mind is that whatever the solution is, it may not be something that you can do by having the orange robot do all of his stuff, and then you switch to the white robot and he does all of his stuff, and then you win. It may be a matter of going, okay, he's got to go halfway down what he was doing, and then the other guy comes in and does his, and then the other guy moves and does this, and then the other guy moves and does something else. But whatever... This one is the, like, let me really deep thoughts by He-Ten Style. In order to get this one, you can't touch it from, you can touch it from above and come around, or you can touch it from below and come around, but no matter what I do, I'm going to be obstructing this entirely, unless it's already been hit, or unless I exit that. Even then, there's no room to get by. This does sort of suggest that I'm going to have to end by going, okay, this is the last one that he hits, and then afterward he encircles this and leaves. Let's make the difficult decision of committing to that and saying, yep, that's got to be the case, even though it doesn't. I could be wrong. That would mean, broadly, that white is going to come over, touch the 2 of these in some sequence, then leave, come over here, wait for orange to finish doing the... Or no, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. White's going to come up here, and then orange is going to go ha, and then but he's got no way out. No, I lied. He'll be able to come down. All right, sure. But if orange does this first, white cannot get to his finishing point. There'll be a wire in the way. If I spend way too long on this, then I'll jump to one of the other puzzles, but they're going to be even harder. The other uncompleted puzzles. What about this? If he... I don't know why I'm making a face like this is a good thing. It's not. Yeah, he can't even move. He's completely trapped. This is no good. What if... Doesn't work. What if he got out and said, okay, now you do that. Oh, he can't loop around it. Of course not. Alright, can orange navigate any kind of wild obstacle? Oh. No. Especially no. No. Misery. Misery and suffering. Why do I do this? What was I even doing before this? I'm coming... Yeah, it's... I wish that I had some easier ones to go back and show you, but this really is the easiest one left in the game. All of the other ones are even harder. Because they do build on each other in a way. To go, like, you gradually work your way up from ones that are not too tough to ones that are, you know, much tougher. This is ruined forever. And the other thing that's, I'm sure that there is a way of thinking this that's just like, you know, like if you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, where you can just look at any unsolved Rubik's Cube and go, okay, I solved it in my head. If you're also a genius, but that there is some obvious way of looking at this and going, the only way to get this is to go like this. The only way to get this is to go like this. And I've been able to do that for some puzzles, but the two robot ones are too hard. All right, let's go do something else. Let's go... Finish these ones. Finish this. I did not finish this. I didn't even start this one, did I? Pad 3-3. So the deal here, I only have one robot, so easy, right? What could be easier than finishing the game with one robot? And there's the door. But I not only have to light up every pillar, I have to light up every one of these pads on the ground, too. And the pad only lights up if the wire goes over it. And there are innumerable pads. And some of them are way out here in the middle of nowhere where it looks like it's going to be really tough to... Yeah, like how do I get that one right there to light up? It's going to have to be from going like this? This is not quite going to be right. That was actually... That's a noble first attempt, if I do say so myself. But we're gonna have to brain it out even more than that. What if... Hear me out. Oh, we don't have nearly enough of those. No. This one down here is a problem. And so is that one. And so is that one. How could any mortal man hit all three of those? Do you have to go like this? This is... Okay, so what other really difficult puzzle games have I played on stream? There was Steven's Sausage Roll, which I didn't even come close to finishing. I figured out a couple streams in that I was never going to finish that. There was Snakebird, which I put a lot of time into and eventually got down to like the last 6 puzzles and went, I can't do a single one of these. Like, I was like, if I have a stream where I stream for 2 hours and I don't solve any puzzles, that's when I'm gonna quit the game. And that finally happened when I was down to 6 left in Snakebird. Wow. All right, maybe starting down there is not... No, it's gotta be. Because if we're ever gonna... The only way to hit this one is to go from one... Oh, no. Some of these are set up so that, like, the only way to get this is by going directly from here to here, and that one only from here to here, and that one on the outside only from here to here, and that one on that outside only from here to here. There's no way, if you go like this, you miss it. Right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that one you could get by going to the exit. So we'll say 6. 6 pads that require you to go from... Is that because at the end I'm going to...
I will not falter.
Thanks for the follow, River. Because you can do stuff like this where you go around it once and then later you go around it at a wider angle. So am I going to do that for all of these? Thank you for the follow, Razor, as well. Unfortunately, because both of your names start with R, I'm gonna get you mixed up. I'm sorry. Nothing can be done about that. Is this exactly what I did last time? That's not the same solution I had before, but I think it's the same two that I didn't touch. God. I feel like this one is solvable, though, whereas the other one with the two robots, I don't. I don't feel like it's solvable. Oh, you know what? I can go around that guy multiple times, too. You can... Is this closer? Oh, now I already used him. I can't go around him a second time. Totally made that up. There's also... Oh, Fez. I missed Faded Oasis said Fez. That's another one that was... That one felt like it cheated. Like, it's not hard to beat, but then when you go to 100% it, it's like, oh, you might not have realized it, but one of the puzzles just isn't solvable. Like, you need the internet. you need an entire subreddit to figure out the puzzle. That doesn't hit a single one of them. Good. Good. Secretly, I don't even like lighting up pads. I'm glad it didn't light up any of them. I feel pretty strongly that no matter what, we're starting like this. And then if I want to get a bunch of these, I can get two like that. Those two. Right. But that it's not a normal puzzle. It's not like, oh, sit down and, oh, loop-de-loo. Oh, quick brown fox, lazy dog. Oh, I did it. Which is what I would... normally expect of a puzzle game. And I'm fine with puzzle games defying expectations. You needed to... Oh, okay, I never found out what the actual solution was, I guess. You needed to own the soundtrack on CD? Was it because there was like a... I don't even know what. Oh, it's even worse. Alright, so what if the last thing that I... No. I was like, what if the last thing that I do is go like this and to the exit? But that would mean never getting this one. If I'm gonna get this one, the last move has to be like this and go to the exit. Could I start with that instead? No. No. No, I'm pretty married to this being the start. And then what? And then nothing. There's nothing that works. If I go up, no, that doesn't hit that. It's not bad, but then I have to go here. And then I have to go here. and then I have to go here, and then I have to go here, and then I have to go here, and I have to go here. Yeah, that leaves me with no... That leaves me with no way to actually get any of the middle stuff. What if... What if I just go straight to the door? The riddle? No. After a couple of years, I went and looked it up, and I was like, I never would have got it. Not that puzzle was oh, you can get that one. You can finally get that. Okay. From here to here gets that one. With that in mind... doesn't actually help. Yeah, the first half is what it is. The second half is half of what made it. It didn't even say who made it. It was what made it. If it had said who made it, maybe I... No. Even then. I think it was what made it. Because I had it memorized, because it did bounce around in the back of my brain for a while. I'd be out doing whatever, and it would pop into my head. Oh my god, look at how oh no, wait. How did that one get undone? Or did I just never did it? That's the problem. In this puzzle, you have to actually do the thing. Fine. If there was some way to delay, like this is one of the things that you learn from doing this game, is that having a pillar out in the middle of nowhere that you can come and circle around sometime is a great resource, but once you've used it, you usually can't use it twice. Sometimes you can. Yeah, God, this is a bunch of garbage. A bunch of garbage that I am not going to be able to brute force by just trying things. I have to make progress in a smart way. I have to actually figure out what I am doing wrong. That ruins everything. We can never do that. I so want this to be the start, and I'm terrified that it's not. That didn't get enough things. This one up here. What if I do that? It's not possible. That instead? Not possible. Is this the run? Is this the run? Hello, YouTube? I did it. What lies behind this door? Well, this should be easy. Right? Whatever the solution is, it's got to be easy. Right? So this pad you can only hit by going in between them. Oh, only by, like, weaving between them. That one only by weaving between them. That one only by weaving between them. That one only by weaving between them. And then we have these crazy go all the way around boys. Alright. So we'll start by going down and over, and then loop around. Oh, no good. This way, and loop around. Then like that, and loop around. Did I just get it? I just got it. Get out of here, you and your puzzles. Okay, here's the last. Is this the very, this is the very, very last one involving pads.